guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is SIBU. I'm the madam of the house and I'm back on track. I almost said something bad that I was gonna have to mute. But welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Sibu. I'm the madam of the house. I know it's been a while, but I'm back now. I've, sort of been, getting my life together, like trying to do isn't or trying to balance new gigs and new things. But okay, I will keep you guys up to date. But welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for all the people that have been sending me love, even though I haven't been posting. Thank you so much for the people that follow me on TikTok. Please go follow me on TikTok, on Instagram, on Facebook, on Twitter. But Twitter, I'm not a tweep anymore. I think since it changed to X, it's like, but welcome back guys to my channel. If you are new here, please don't forget to like, subscribe, do all the nice things that you do for YouTubers. So today's video, I thought let's have a catch-up session, what I've been up to, and also stuff that's been on my mind. And we're gonna do that while I prepare for a video. So I'm gonna be doing my makeup as we speak. Because yeah, I'm killing two birds with one stone. Anyway, so today and also Gasana when why can't I speak? Makeup and Sibu, I never know what look I'm gonna go for. Like I never know what I'm gonna do. Like when it comes to makeup, I know as I do it. So I'm going to today we're gonna be doing a cut crease look. And don't because what if the cut crease is not cut creasing and then now it's not a cut crease look and then now renality problem. So anyway, I'm gonna be doing my makeup for a video and then we'll just catch up with you guys. So I have been pursuing voiceovers, which has been so much fun. Somewhere, somehow, on them show or maybe like a young SABC2, please watch out because you might hear your girl. And yes, anyone who knows me knows, I celebrate. I will celebrate because why not celebrate the small things in life? Like why? Anyway, I did my first gig. It was nice. I actually enjoyed myself so much, and yeah, be on the lookout for more. It's very nice reaching to voiceovers. Guys, just get into studio. They give you your menu, like, oh guys, it's not that simple, but it is that simple. Like it's one of those things that are easy but extremely hard, but also extremely easy. So yeah. So I've been doing some voiceovers. It's called washing. Washing. And then also there's work and also, hey guys, but one of the things that I wanted to talk about, and I'd really like your input, I guess, on as well, it's something ending I shared this on TikTok and then I went to go TikTok. They actually commented. I was like, oh, let me bring it to YouTube as well, for something that's a little bit more permanent. And, and also TikTok only has like 10 minutes per video. Like that's the longest you can have. So I was like, let's bring it here because Appa will have more time to talk about it. So, and also this usually happens. I don't know if other races do it, and I've never been a person of another race. So I'm not going to speak, I'm not going to generalize. Even within Black people, it's not all families, but usually when it does happen, it's us. Also, guys, I had already done my eyebrows off camera because this was a spur of the moment thing. I was like, let me film. Okay, so, let me give you a bit of a background. Where I'm from, and also so that you understand this. It's not a story time, but so that you understand the purpose of this video and why I feel the need to speak out. Okay, so I don't know how much I've said in the previous videos, but okay, so my mom raised us because my dad just decided that he's too cool to have kids. And he decided that he has an option to leave the kids. So when I was about five-ish, 6, I don't remember how old I was, but I was a kid. And my dad decided that he no longer wanted to be a father, and therefore everything was left, to my mom. she had, she had to make sure that, she takes care of us, and, she does everything that needs to get done, because lo, akazuyenza yena. Okay, so when my mom, okay, so my mom decided about, okay, I'm gonna raise my kids and I'm gonna do it alone, because clearly I don't have a husband to do it with, even though they were married until the day that she died, which is a story for another day. Anyway, so my mom decided that, okay, uzabakhulisa abantwana bakhe ngokwakhe, doesn't need the help of a man. I think that's why I'm so independent, because uma 120 what decide. Also, the reason why I called that I'm my 120 is because with childhood, yeah, in my entire life, he's only contributed 120 rands for all three of us. So, did you my 120? I didn't miss. Okay, so my mom was a single parent, and she was the only one Gokwabo who had tertiary education. So she was the only one with a degree, and she came from a family of, I think, maybe by 12, if I'm past, but most of them passed away before I was born, abanye when I was a baby, so I don't really remember all of them. But I do know that Otankul had a lot of kids. He had a lot of kids. Okay, so my mom was the only one who had gone to school, and in black families, if one person, if a child goes to school, then it's his or her responsibility to take the other kids to school as well, to take abantwana brothers abantwana bakokwabo, brothers zakhe nee-sisters zakhe to school as well, so that everybody in the family is educated. So that's not the crux of the story. If you guys want that story, I might share it, I might not share it. But eventually my mom became the only one who went to school. Nobody else wanted to go to varsity, and then eventually people were getting married, people were doing their own thing, and she was just like, I have kids, so I have kids to take care of, so I can't be running around abantu, abadala. Okay, so baby girl. Okay, so fast forward to when I was about, I think, umntana uqala nini uzazi. I think I was around 5, 6, maybe. Pha ko 9, 10. Around amaxesha woBob, just before and just after uBob, ne? Okay, so Lendon Funui guys, the reason why I'm explaining my home situation is because this is how it normally happens. Do you notice bana umntana we breadwinner okanye umntana walo ufundileyo or lo unemali or whatnot? Oh, ngose mama ayingenayo nemali ke sana. But umntana walo educated, usually ufumana they don't get treated like everybody else. Like they don't get treated like everybody else. They don't have to do chores. I remember, because I was that kid. I was actually that kid. My sisters and I were those kids. I'm not going to speak a lot for my older sister, because obviously she was older and she knew more. But in Jimna, I was that kid. Because my mom was a nurse. She was the only one in the family with a degree, and so on, and also my mom was lalin. So she was the first one who moved out of Elalin. She bought her own house, and it was that, yeah, I said, anywho, we would get treated very, very differently to abanye abantwana tina elalini. So elalini, I don't know how many of you guys have Elani, but elalini kuyasetyenzwa. Like kuyasetyenzwa elalini, kukhiwa amanzi, and at the time kwakungekho mbane, kungekho manzi ezilalini zikamama. So we know that elalini kuyasetyenzwa, kukhiwa amanzi, kucholwa inkuni, kuyabaswa, like a lot. Abantwana like at 10 years old, umntana sekwazi ukuxova abhaka isonka and stuff like that, yabo. So Tina, we would visit elalini. Obviously Tina asikwazi uzenza izinto ezi, ekhaya. I remember there'd always be usisi oncedisayo. So there'd always be like usisi oncedisayo, and at 10 years old I didn't even need to worry about making the bed that I slept in. Like I did not need to worry about ibed izakwenzelwa ngubani or ntoni. I always knew, but like someone is gonna do it for me. Like, anything that I don't want to do, basically, and also she was a softie. Like, why strict mama? Why strict? Because we got like hidings, we got whoopings when we went out of indlela, but she was a softie. She was a very kind person. She was a softie. She didn't want, like in the Bob video, I did mention about she always wanted everyone to always be happy. And sometimes to her detriment, because sometimes you have to say no to people, and sometimes it just has to, you know, that awkwardness that comes after you saying no to someone is necessary. Like we need that. Like we need that form of balance in life. Yeah, but so sometimes my mom would just be like, oh, just for the sake of peace, you know, let me not say anything. I digress. Anyway, so Benistin. Did digress and I pull my guess any point in. Okay, so ezilalini we would visit occasionally, like besingayi oko ezilalini yabo. It was an occasional thing, not zonke holiday. So sometimes go holiday we would go to kwatamkhulu, and also andiyazi uba ndingayibeka njani and okay, so ngeholiday we would go to kwatamkhulu, and sometimes nje just mhlawumbi for low weekend or for whatever, mhlawumbi kukho into, maybe there's something, you know man, going to kwatamkhulu sisakhola, and we would go keshem kwatamkhulu, and it would be very nice. It would be nice kuxhelwe kwatamkhulu, you know, we would enjoy kumnandi kuselalini. And also it was a change of scenery because Tina, we had been accustomed to ukuhlala elokishini, and you know impilo yaselokishini yaselalini yayingafani. And for me, I actually really enjoyed ukuba selalini. I actually really enjoyed impilo yaselalini. So kwatamkhulu offered like a change, and it offered something that I really enjoyed, something endingayiqhelanga, that you know I really enjoyed. So we would really be happy ke kwatamkhulu, and utamkhulu ke esitrita njengentandokazi. Like he treated us like intandokazi. We didn't have umakhulu at the time. I don't remember umakhulu. I think was like just before I was born, or a little after I was born, but animkhumbuli. I was probably a baby. Animkhumbuli ne umakhulu. So I know utamkhulu. And kwatamkhulu bra, we would get treated like intandokazi. I do not even want to lie. Like we would get to kwatamkhulu, kuthengwe izinto, kusengwa amasi, basengiwe athengwe, athengiwe sana. Like we would get everything we want, and for the longest time you wouldn't see ezi zinto ziba khona xa kukho thina, but xa singekhoyo nobody actually gets these things, you understand? But we didn't know singabantwana singancane. And what I'm getting at is that abantwana be-breadwinner are always treated differently in black families. And I say, as someone who was a beneficiary to this nonsense, I say it's time for change. Like we can't be another generation that glorifies the one who's employed, and then the one who's uneducated, unemployed must be the slave of everybody. You understand? Like andiyithandi laa nto yana guys, andiyithandi ne. So elalini ndikuyo yonke indawo, but elalini sasifumana yonke into esiyifunayo. Sasi like kwakubuzwa kuthi like if sifuna utya amasi, even if awekho kufuneke kwenziwe sure uba ayothengwa, because abantwana benesi bafuna amasi, you understand? Even if into ayikho funeke kwenziwe iplani, because siyayifuna thina singabantwana benesi, siqhele umzi wakokwabo. Because elalini bayazi like sometimes nabezini to hayi abantwana baqala umzi wakokwabo onegiza, abanoyokha amanzi. And sibuzwe guys, sibuzwe, do you want to go fetch water? Bawuthi awufuni awuzuyowakha amanzi. But at the end of the day, we need to have water in the house, and whose child must now go fetch the water? Because your child or intandokazi will not fetch water. Guys, we didn't fetch water, Tina. We didn't do any chore that we didn't want to do. So we would get asked, uyakwazi ukha amanzi? Uthi akuthayi abazo, bazaya abakwaziyo, kuzaya abakwazi aba. And it would be glorified into yethu yongawazi umsebenzi wasendlini. Like it would be glorified ba abakwazi ukha amanzi, and it would be like, yo, abakwazi uthwala, abakwazi uthini. And then thina umsebenzi wethu izaba kukhumsha. Andithi thina sifunde balungwini, thina umsebenzi wethu izaba kukhumsha ba yo khawukhumsha ufike ubizwe le edining room ba khawukhumsha ukhumshe ke nawe ufike uqhekekile phaa ngathi uyidonke eqiniwe. Uyakhumsha abanye abantwana bayasebenza. Like abanye abantwana bona banikwa umsebenzi when awufumana umsebenzi because kaloku you get asked and you say I can't, and then if you can't, then why should you if you can't? Sana. Okay, fine, ngamnamsebenzi ke lento ngiqomba man ayikho right. Like as a child I would see and get like as a child I'd be like nam ndiyafuna your commands, and then then adjust each chores but adjust the chores so that zifitishe umntana wenesi, understand? So if abanye abantu bathwala 20 liter because elalini kuthwala 20 liter papa, like 2025 I would so thwala 10 liter, and I remember there was a 5 liter bucket that would be mine. Abanye abantwana my age mates 11 12 10 9 siyalingana, they would carry 25 liter and uzophinda umuntu. When are you gonna get asked about, do you want to? And you say no, I don't really feel like it today, and they'd be like, fine, give it to this one. And mona ababuzwa, they have to do umsebenzi. Njalo, you understand? That thing, guys, I think it caused sometimes when relatives, like in adulthood, when you're just like offish, or your cousins are just offish towards you, sometimes it's the repercussions of that. Because you'd look at someone and be like, wena wawuyintandokazi ungenzi swanto uhlala uba kukho umcimbi nizohlala emotweni or nizohlala phi, understand? And then Tina, we had to slave around for you. So then in adulthood I want nothing to do with you because you remind me of a traumatic time in my life. You're part of a child, you're the part of my childhood that I've had to unlearn and grow from and heal from. And I'm just like, no, man, this is nonsense. And my mom never liked that. Like, my mom never used to do that. Because I remember someone on TikTok was like, fine, but your mom, what did she say? Why is Tini? And my mom was never that hand. She didn't want that. My mom would always say, if bayathunywa abanye nabanye nabama bathunywa. Akakho mntana uzaba special apha, akho mntana uzawuthiwa yena ufunde ebalungwini therefore i-chore yakhe kukhumsha, understand? Abanye bona mabafukuze basebe mama ndiyamthanda la mama, may her soul continue to rest in eternal peace. Son. Hey. Anyway, may her soul continue to rest in eternal peace. My mom wayengayingeni loo nto leyo, and even though my mom would say masisetyenziswe masithunywe when she would leave, like sasingathunywa, like when my mom would leave, because my mom wayiphangela mas, so she can't stay with us the whole day young, so she'll drop us off apha sibeke khona, and then she will go abuyele emsebenzini, and then uzosilanda ngaloo mina silande ngayo okanye sihanjiswa ngaloo mina sihanjiswe ngayo, but she wouldn't stay not. Andiyazi le makeup ndiyenza apha guys, andiyazi xa ndinganijudge andinabazali. Anyway, she wouldn't stay with us yena, yabo. She would leave, yabo. Okay, so xa imkileyo mama sana, we would get treated like indandokazi of notes. We don't have chores, we don't have anything. I remember kwatamkhulu kwakubaswa ke kudala ama 2K sorini kwakubaswa kudala ezilalini ne. I remember kwatamkhulu kwakuthi bana kubasiwe, like because ekuseni kuyabanda ngewinter, bakudinga ukubaswa asoze sivuswe thina sovuka sekutshisa endlini, umlilo sowubasiwe so right, kuthiwe nikhe ndizilibele zankuni, kuthiwe nithathe inkuni ezithile zizabaphandla. Sithi ke bantu singabanani bakamedebe, nkosi yami ndinenhloni. I am so embarrassed that I was a beneficiary of such nonsense. Hi, son, and I'm not proud of it. And that nobody's child will ever get treated like that. Just because umzali wakho wena akafundanga. Lolo leyo uthetha ba wena. Yes, siyandiphambanisa. I'm getting upset even as we speak. Anyway, elalini sana kuthi abantwana bomakazi bethu okanye befamily nje wethu abangafundanga bona kukhiwa amanzi, kuyathwani, understand, kuyasetyenzwa kuselalini, kuyasetyenzwa elalini. Thina sizintandokazi sana, asikhimanzi, asithini. Like if sishiyeke sodwa mhlawumbe for those hours utamkhulu uye somewhere. If kufika kumdaka and kukhona thina, nobody's gonna say anything, but if kufika kumdaka kukhona abanye kuzawushawutiswa uba kutheni kude kube njena nikho. Like guys, sasingashawutwa thina, sasingashawutwa at all. Bantu babengabelieve noba umama wethu uyashawuta, wayeshawuta ke kumama, but nje like omakazi bethu obani babengasishawutisa. Ufike kusithi makangapheki mncinci. That time I'm 10 years old and a 9-year-old uxova abhake kutye ifamily yonke. Yasen ndikuxelela ke mna ngaloo nto. Ndicela ukubuza ke uba siyenzela ntoni guys loo nto leyo. Why do we subject our children, our family members to that? Like ifamily yakho are the people that you love. So why would you want umntu that you love to go through that? Like why would you want umntu owakokwenu man to go through that? My mom fought so hard uba mayingenzeki loo nto. I remember even when she'd buy snacks, she'd be like, makugqibele nina sibulele, so that if uziphelile ibe nina bangafumaniyo, because nina niyazifumana. Abanye abantwana, this is the only chance umntu will get into ezimnandi. So thina makunganantsikwa, thina masingaprioritizwa, like maprioritizwa abanye aba. Yasen uzosuka asenzele thina kwenza ntoni okay, uzosuka asenzele thina xa sesigodukile. Like my mom taught me bana abanye abantwana, like she taught me how to put others first, ndibacingele abantu, and also just be empathetic and also be aware ba the life that I have is not the life that everybody has. So if I feel lucky in a certain area of life, that's not the default setting for everyone. Some people go through izinto ezibuhlungu elifini, and I need, you know, to be able to empathize with bona. Kwenzeka ntoni apha? Guys, benditshilo uba ndikwazi ukwenza i-makeup mna, benditshilo. Like kutheni mnyama and understand because I'm mnyama ngapha kwi-palette. Yo. Ndithule ke guys because ndisengayikhathisha le ndawo and I'll need to refilm it. Hey yo, khona into ndilibele uyenza apha noba yintoni. Yipowder, ndilibele ufaka ipowder. Hayi, ayikho le nto endiyenzayo guys, ayikho tu. Anyway, we move. Ndizayilungisa off camera, but we move. Yo, andiyazi le nto yenzeka ebusweni bam bethunana. Okay, we're gonna try, figure it out. Yo, and when she flames makeup, son. Aba bantu bazi-makeup artist nenza njani, son, because thina zi-regular hands ezingakwaziyo ukwenza i-makeup. Sinyanyi bantwana. Sinyanyi bantwana basekhaya. Anyway, so bensatsho ba one of the things that my mom told me kuba ndibazi abantu, like not because kokwabo she was treated like, you know, royalty, and my mom told me that no, we're not royalty, asinando mntasekhaya. Like she taught us about, even if we did wake up one day and I was a millionaire and I had all these, you know, nice things, to never look at abantu through the lens of material things, but I have this, therefore I'm better than you. Like she taught us that londo le singaze siyenze londo le. And I'm very grateful because I could have potentially been the worst kind of human being to be around, because I could have easily been like, my mom is a professional, and you know, pofke nenes ayokwa i-profession engathi caba. It's just that kokwabo shem umntu asekhaya inguye yedwa owayeyinesi, and therefore she got praised and her kids like got all the praise. Guys, I'm gonna have to fix this offline. I'm gonna have to fix this off camera because I feel like I'm doing a bad job. And I feel like I'm making it worse. I'm making it worse. Anyway, you guys know most, but I'm your makeup artist, ne? Ne? I can't bring my ass your lot, but I'm your makeup artist. Akil? Yeah. Anywho, so yeah, okay, guys, that's something that, you know, it bothers me because sometimes you see it, but it's sensitive. And also when I posted it on TikTok, people were saying, but when usacho ungono when asibu usacho ba yeah, isenzeka. A lot of people are saying, but no, I don't speak to my cousins anymore because they were the beneficiaries, and it just translated like it just went on and on and on and on into adulthood, and nobody really like stood up now. No man, irongo lento siyenzayo masingayenzini. I said nobody stood up ba irongo lento siyenzayo. Like it grates my tits shem. Yona unfortunately like I really hate it, and I'm very embarrassed to have been a beneficiary of it. And I'm saying that as an adult, like something must give, something must change. Like we can't nurture the same things as wrong that our parents, you know, did. We can't repeat the same mistakes that our parents made. Like and the time that's like abantu comments bebezenza ba ku TikTok, people saying yo inzima ebuhlungu, and I feel like this story never gets told from the perspective of the beneficiary of yonke. Like we always want to, it's always the person who has suffered who speaks, you understand? And in my opinion, I feel like if we are taller, it means that you're for it. Like if you don't stand against it, then you're for it. And I'm not for it. Siyazama ke ngoku guys ukuyilungisa. Asikwazi ukuyilungisa, but give up kaloku thina singusidimos. I'm trying to fix the mistake I made. And also if you see something awkward here, something funny, please unsee it. Okay? Okay. So yeah, okay guys, I will be back. Let me fix this off camera. And I shall return. Yeah, this definitely needs an off camera and don't. But it's not bad, guys. And your makeup artist, wait. Hey, you're forced that, guys. They are forced. In don't lend the app. Like in don't lend the app. But you're forced them. Anyway, yeah, okay, guys. I just wanted to ramble about that because andiyithandi shame yona akiyirat, and ndiyayibona shame isenzeka. And another thing that made me remember this is the treatment that I got after graduating. Like after graduating, like in black families, son, phofu kweyam andingathi black families ndithethele nezenu. Mna kweyam family after ugraduatile uyayiva irespect ngathi iyanyuka, uyayiva netone okuthethwa nawe ngayo ayisafani. For me it's just like ndingilasile ube ndinguye, guys. I just have a degree now, but ndisenguye lasibu. Excuse me, bendinguye. Like I can't need ba, because also into enonyanyisa is that the more inyuka irespect kuwe ikhona apha ihla khona, understand? And ayikho right malando, ayikho right. So end up singavani because of that. And abazali aba abayiperpetuatayo loo nto leyo bazosishiya sishiyeke sodwa, sishiyeke singabambisenanga, sishiyeke amakhaya wethu kunzima novusa amakhaya wethu because kaloku sisabambene, you know, ngalaa nto indala yoba, you know, yena wayeyintandokazi ecikiziwe thina singeyonto. Like ayikho right man, ayikho nice ingase singayenzi thina kwethu generation, ngaske singayenzi wethu generation. This is going to be a hell of a long video, but yeah guys, I'll see you just now. Let's fix up this makeup and then tizaribona just now. Okay guys, anyway, I had no idea ba ikatishile. Okay, I had no idea bana katisha, so I'm really sorry for the angling of it all. But guys, I went ahead and I fixed everything off camera because I was just like, yes, and I also went ahead and put on some lashes. Yeah, but I guys, but a process. it's not, you know, it's not an easy one. Anyway, yeah, guys, that's what I want. Guys, I just wanted to come here and, you know, speak about Indo that I really don't like that happens in our families. If you were someone who was hurt by this, someone who was one of those ones who had to slave away, I would like to say from the bottom of my heart, I know it is not my doing. I know there's nothing that I could have done at the time, but I would like to say from the bottom of my heart, on behalf of all of us who benefited from that nonsense, I would like to really, really apologize for the way that you were treated. I would like to say that your feelings are valid. The way that you're feeling, the anger or whatever feeling that you feel from that as a child is valid. And from the bottom of my heart, I'm very, very sorry. Like, nobody deserves to go through that. And I think, Tina, now that we are, you know, we're adults, I think, yeah, something has to change. Like, something has to change. Anyway, guys, that was my prep for my video. Now I'm gonna fix my hair and then I'm gonna change because, yeah, just a little. So I'm gonna fix my hair, I'm gonna change, get myself a drink, and then I'm gonna film y'all guys a video, a story time. Don't know which will go up first, the story time or this, but I think this will go up first. Anyway, thank you so much for the support, guys, the love. Thank you so much. Please make sure to like, subscribe, do all the nice things that you do for YouTubers, and I will see you on my next one. Mwah.